We've got a new week, a new vlog. This is going to be a crazy one because I have so much stuff to do. Right now, I'm working on building the UCS Slave one, and then I also just got in the mail the OG Slave one right here. Sorry, I can't flip the camera on iPhone for some reason, but that came in. It's looking great. I'm going to do a comparison of that and then the UCS Slave one, and then when the play scale one comes out later in the summer, then I can do a comparison of all three. So that'll be super cool. I have to get all of my stuff ready. This is everything I bought for May 4th, so I have to do a haul video, but I want to finish building this so I can get reviewing it. It's honestly been one of the most like pleasant build experiences. It might sound crazy, but I'm not really a big fan of building Lego sets just because it gets repetitive and I get bored, I get distracted. But this one has been very, very fun, very satisfying. So I'm gonna get to work. I'm almost halfway through the first instruction manual. So we'll see when I'm able to get done, and hopefully I have this done within like 2 hours. I finished the UCS Slave one and it looks incredible. However, it doesn't fit on any of my shelves because it's too tall and there really just isn't space in my room. I could over here, once again, too tall, won't fit. These shelves I could kind of change around, but I do not trust them to hold this up. They're very like slidey. They can't hold too well. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean this up and I'm gonna get like a bench type thing to put, and it will, so I can still have my table space and the bench will go, and I can put the Slave one on top of the bench and I can have a new kind of collection of sets there. So I'm gonna get to work on that, but first I have to clean this up and find a spot to temporarily put the Slave one because I have to film a haul video. I made the haul video, but at what cost? I can't walk in my room anymore, and I'm unironically stuck here. I don't know. I guess I'll just walk back there, but I got to get my AC on. Got a lot of cool stuff, except now I have to go through and organize, but I still need to set up for the thumbnail, and then I have to deal with all of this stupid stuff, all the boxes and all of the packaging. Normally I save them just because like I sell a lot of Lego, but I don't have a reason to keep all of this, so I'm gonna have to cut them up and throw them out, and I have to now clean all of this up and get a thumbnail ready. All right, I found this little thing that works perfectly, and I have to say, this makes a pretty sick display. You got the UCS Slave one, the Obi-Wan Starfighter, you got some minifigures here, you've got the Tanwi, then the figures from the set. I put a clone there, and then I also put Obi-Wan and R4, and then I've got these sets here that I'm gonna open this one up and review the OG Slave one that I've always wanted, but I'll probably keep it here. This is where it's gonna go once it's all built, and then this I kind of think would be sick to open up and display next to the Slave one. However, I just don't think I should do that given the current value of that set sealed versus out of box. I guess I could and then sell off the Jango Fett because I don't need an angry faced Jango Fett, but it would be cool, but I think I might just keep it sealed for now. But also there is damage on this box, which is really annoying, so maybe I will open it. I don't know, we'll see. I kind of like having the boxes on display though too, alongside these sets, but I think it would be cool to open and build both of these. Except now that the display is done, I have to go through and organize the rest of this and redo this area here. I like this as the structure to use just because I still have desk space under it, so it shouldn't be too bad. And I know I probably should throw out the UCS box, but I think I might hold on to it. Normally, I used to hold on to all of my boxes, but then I stopped because I realized it was stupid just to have 100 boxes sitting around. But I feel like a UCS box is different. I feel like it's worth holding on to for at least a little while longer, until maybe if I get another one to keep sealed, which I don't think I would do, maybe if it goes on some crazy sale, but maybe I'll keep it for a little bit. I do think it's a kind of a cool box, so I might find a little spot to stash it. I'm doing a bunch of things at once right now, but I just got this package in from BrickLink and I wanted to appreciate this little Lego sticker from 2012. I figured I would document this. This is just a bunch of pieces for the clone-based mock that I have coming up that I have to start soon, but right now I'm still working on the Revenge of the Sith mock video, which I think is going to turn out very good. All right, I've been grinding away, building all the sets that I need to build. I'm watching Andor and also building the Andor U-Wing, a pretty good combo. Just got this cracked open and starting. But I have to say, it's a crazy jump from going from the new instructions that actually tell you what to do. They have nice arrows, they tell you what pieces you're using, versus, I don't know where the instructions are, but I just finished building the Jango Fett Slave one, and I'm coming in here to look at these instructions. They do not tell you anything. It's like, figure it out for yourself pretty much. Okay, these ones bad examples, but most of the time it's just like, oh, you gotta go look, and it's like a spot the difference, and that's pretty much what it is throughout the whole thing. So it's very hard. It was a bit of a challenge to build this, but it was a fun build, and now it's just really nice to be building a set that actually shows you and tells you what to do. All right, I'm still building. Just opened up bag 3, and Lego gave me an extra hairpiece for Cassian Andor. I'm assuming that this isn't, in everyone's set. I'm assuming that this is just a mess up. It's a cool piece to get a double of. Maybe not the coolest piece to get a double of. Maybe one of the other minifigure parts would have been cooler, but it is an interesting thing to see. I highly doubt that this was, thrown into every set, so I'll just assume that it was a one-off in this set. Kind of cool though. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. I've got no use for it, but I guess an extra hairpiece couldn't hurt for the collection. Okay, I've decided that it's time to do an updated room tour because it's been so long since my last one. However, I can't do a room tour with the current situation of my room, so I'm gonna go clean it all up, and then I don't know when I'm gonna record it, but I'll probably do it over the next week. But I have to clean up anyway, and I have to do some shelf reorganizing, so I'll get you guys once I finish all of this. I don't really know how to explain this. I'm sitting here editing my May 4th promo ranking video, and I accidentally just bought a sealed Darth Revan poly bag. And you may be saying, how do you accidentally buy a sealed Darth Revan poly bag? And to be honest, I don't really know. I sent in like a lowball offer for 320 on one, just because I'm like, no way this guy accepts this. He has it listed at $399.99. No way he accepts this. I thought it would be insta declined. I thought that he'd probably have it at a $350 limit. I sent it in. I'm sitting here editing the video just on my merry way, and then I see the notification pop up on my phone, offer accepted. So I guess I've just bought a Darth Revan poly bag, which is probably not the smartest thing to do. I'm supposed to be saving money right now, but I can't complain. I think it comes out to probably like $350 after shipping and tax. Can't complain. That's a pretty good deal. I think the cheapest sealed one on BrickLink I looked was like $318, and that's in Great Britain. So first of all, I'd have to pay conversions on my money. I'd have to pay for import. I'd have to pay all that fun stuff that would make it cost around $400. So I just got a pretty good deal. I'm not complaining. It's just surprising. It wasn't something that I thought was going to happen today. It's something that I never thought that I'd really be buying. I think I kind of got caught up just in my editing because it is what is on the #1 spot of that list, which if you haven't seen the video, make sure to go check it out. It's a great video ranking. I'm putting a lot of work into it. I don't know. I never thought that I'd buy one for that crazy amount of money, and then I just kind of accidentally bought one. I probably should have thought that through before sending it. I just really I did not think that it would be going through at all. I'm kind of in shock. So I guess I have one. I might have to figure out how to afford that into my budget, because that money was supposed to be going toward videos, and I don't know of any videos I can make with a Darth Revan poly bag other than a haul video. So I don't know. It's a cool collector's piece, but maybe you shouldn't have bought it. All right, I'm sitting here and I found this eBay listing, and I'm trying to determine if these are real Lego or fake Lego. I'm pretty sure they're real. Just like the thing that gets me is looking really close. I don't know if the camera can focus, but comparing like this to that, like the two in the photo versus mine and my hand, you can see there's the gap between like the top of the visor and then that line. And here it looks like, I don't know, it just looks thick. It looks like it's fake. I mean, I bought this. It was like $200, but I think if it is turning out to be fake because the seller didn't say it was fake anywhere, I can just, go to eBay and get my money back. But I don't know. I feel like it might just because this is such a bad quality image that I can't see the gap there versus, in person you can see the gap. But I'm really hoping that's the case, but like it looks good. Like these are fakes. They are the best fakes of these kind of clones that I've ever seen. Like look at Gree, the 501st, I think the Geo, but it's the 212th that are really sussing me out, and I feel like they will be real. I'm hoping that it's just a photo, which is the reason why they look like this, but I just have to wait and find out. The Phase 1 clones, that they look good. Normally the Phase 1 clones look really bad when they're fake. Right here they look good. So I'm thinking that I think these are real. Like coming over here, like I can see Anakin definitely has the wrong hair. I don't know, just buy that piece. But even like the Padme, I think looks real. So I think we should be good. Worst case scenario, like I think I can just go through eBay and get my money back, because the seller never said that it was like fake Lego. They said it was Lego. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I think I might just be getting suspicious for nothing. But if this does all turn out to be real and good, then I think that I've got a very good lot on my hands for a really good price. And normally if I was sussed out, I just wouldn't buy it. But he says in the description, Lego Star Wars lot. So I think if I go to eBay with this and it turns out to be fake, they'll see that it says Lego in the description and I should be fine. It was just a little weird that the brand was Star Wars instead of Lego. But I mean, that could just be an error when you're putting it in. But I think that we should be okay. And I'm very excited if so, because we got some cool minifigures in this lot. Okay, I'm taking the thumbnail for the Andor set comparison, and I've decided that I want to move. I have like a ton of clothes, so I have this shelf here for like just clothes that aren't in my dresser or my closet, but I don't like how it looks when I'm set up like this and recording and you can see them there. I feel like that should be something of Lego. So I'm gonna go through, pull these out, and then find a spot for them. I don't know what. And then also, I don't like how this shelf looks. It's just awkward because the table is at the midsection of the shelf. So I can't really display anything there because if I displayed it, it would be blocked by the table. And it looks fine when I pull out the table and I'm like standing there. But when I'm recording like this, I just think it's like, it could look a lot better. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna brainstorm. I could get boxes and like bring boxes up to here. The only thing is this is where I store like extra like sealed sets and stuff. So those kind of have to be there. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll brainstorm. I think it would be cool to put boxes and then actually have the display up here. Cause then when I have a video, you'd actually have like interesting stuff to look at in the background. Cause I have that going on the top shelf, the Star Wars Rebel shelf. And then, you know, other stuff over here. I have that massive open spot that I need to use. And then I also, not to pile a bunch of stuff on the do, I still want to get my Old Republic shelf going. I have some really cool Old Republic stuff coming in the mail. I have that Darth Revan that I accidentally bought that I'm going to need to display. Probably I'm just going to swap them out for that Darth Maul poly bag. But I still need that to go somewhere. I want a shelf of all of the Old Republic stuff because I want to collect it all. So I think it could be cool to do that either up here or over there. But I've got a lot to do with this setup. Honestly, I think my biggest issue is just the shelves themselves. Obviously, I can't really buy new shelves now. When I was looking, shelves are expensive. So I guess I'll wait when I move out of this house with my parents and I'll just, you know, whatever I end up doing, get an apartment or my own house, then I'll, you know, go through and get this set up exactly how I like it. But for now, I'll have to make do with what I have. All right, I think it looks a lot better. I got the May 4th promo sitting there for right now with the Trade Federation troop carrier and then 2 of the Camino training facilities. And then just some of the other sets are back there as well. And then over here, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, I cleared it out. All the clothes are gone. And right now I just have some of these sets that I need to for videos. And I also need to start grabbing some of these sets out. It is here. We've got Darth Revan. I gotta get this open and I want to open it without cutting the poly bag because that would be actually tragic if I cut this open and then accidentally open the poly bag inside. So I'm gonna go grab my knife. Here he is, Darth Revan. Finally, something that I never really thought that I'd have in my collection that I finally have in my collection. Looking good, looks all sealed, just making sure that we didn't get scammed. And it looks like we have got our poly bag here. I'm very excited about this. I'm gonna go pull out my Darth Maul and then put Darth Revan in there because I think Darth Revan's a little bit more requiring of a nice little thing than Darth Maul. So I'll probably buy more of these. They're on Amazon. I think they're like $3 a piece. So I'll probably get some more because I have a bunch of poly bags. I have a whole thing of poly bags in there that I have to pull out and get displaying, but Darth Revan really needs to get displayed. Okay, I decided to instead keep the Darth Maul as well as the Darth Revan and get a little Sith shelf going. I don't know why the reflection of the light right there is making it impossible to see, but I think that looks pretty good. It looks really weird in the camera though. And then, you know, got the rest of the shelf. This is going to be the Old Republic shelf once I get all of the Old Republic stuff. But for now, we've only got 2 things with the Darth Revan and then the Sith Fury class Interceptor. But I think this is looking pretty good. And now I have to find homes for all of this other stuff that was previously on that shelf, as well as the poly bag, because this was the poly bag that was in there before I took it out to put Darth Revan in. So I really do need to order more of those because I think that this displays them really well versus like otherwise how else are you going to display one? You're going to like prop it up like that and it's going to like fall over, get dusty and stuff like that. So I think these are definitely the good way to do that. Okay, for some reason my YouTube studio is like bugging out. Like I'm trying to check analytics and like it says 19 views on this video and like I can't do the analytics and I'm trying, like I tried some new stuff with this video, but it's not that it has 19 views. It has like a couple hundred views. I think right now it's at, well, let's see, it's got, where is it? Where does it show the views? It's got like 200 views, but I'm trying to see where the like, why it's doing this with YouTube Studio. Because I was trying new things. I wanted to do like a couple of things with the different retention and all of the other editing styles and just checking what it did. But unfortunately with this video, it's not updating for some reason. And it's not doing that with the short that I posted either. It says it has 0 views when I think the short has like a lot, like you can see 0 views with 28 likes and 5 comments. I don't know, but I want to see where it goes by the ranking, but I can't see that if it's not updating the views. So I have to see what's going on and hopefully YouTube Studios can get fixed soon. Okay, I gave up on YouTube Studio. I looked into it and it's something that just happens apparently. I guess something I haven't seen. I've been doing YouTube for like 2 years and it's never happened to me, but maybe I just haven't looked. But I wanted to start working on my Rebel Army video. I was originally going to do like a 7-day thing like I do with the clones. I just don't think it'll do well for a Rebel style video because people are just more interested in the Clone Wars and stuff like that and building Lego clone armies versus Rebel armies. So I'm going to try it 24 hours and I'm going to do assembling. So I'm going to pull out all of my Rebel sets and then assemble a massive Rebel army. I still have a bunch of like sealed Rebel sets that I can use to make it an interesting video. So I think it'll be fun, but now I have to just go and find everything. I don't know where all of it is. It'll probably take me a while. Most of it's stored away in my closet, so I'm gonna have to go try and find all of those sets. All right, I'm starting to grab out the Rebel sets. I'm trying to see what I need up here. We definitely need this. We need the 10 of 4, and we need maybe this. This has been in my collection for a while. It's kind of an odd one. It's one that I got because forever ago I made a video like building Hoth before my channel. I don't even think my channel was monetized at the time. And I said like, oh, if the video got 100 likes, I would open one of these and build it into like a Hoth mock. And then the video actually did well for my channel at the time and got the likes. And then but I had sold this before it came out. And then I got a new one in that massive haul I did like a year ago. And it's like, it's this whole thing, but I haven't gotten around to opening it. And I don't know if I want to open it just because like it's gotten so expensive. When I got it, it wasn't even worth that. Okay, I gotta do this with 2 hands because stuff keeps falling over. Maybe I will wait and do this later, but it's something that I didn't really want to open anymore just because of how expensive it's gotten. When I got it, I think it was only like 300 to 400, and now I see it going for like 700 sealed, and it's crazy. But this would honestly make perfect for the Rebel video as well as for the Hoth video that I kind of owe because I said that I would open it if it hit the likes, and it did open it. Now I doubt anyone's been waiting for over a year for that video, but I still think it would be a good video. I don't know, kind of torn, but enough about that. I've got to grab all of the Rebel sets that I have up here. Okay, I got them down. Looks a lot more open up there. I think I'm going to reorganize while I have the Rebel sets down. The 10 of 4, this is just the box. I have the 10 of 4 right there. I sold the one that I had sealed because I didn't want to open another one just for the minifigures. Now, I kind of wish that maybe I caught it because this one's getting more and more expensive with that Bill Organa minifigure, but I figured I'd pull this down just the box. And this, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use it. I don't think I'm going to open it up. I don't think I can at the price that it's gotten to. It just wouldn't be smart because I could realistically just sell this and then buy a used one. And then like, what's the difference? Why open this one when I open it, it'll lose like $200? And I think this build is so cool. It's a lot of fun. I know I got a ton of hate for being a UCS set when it's not really like a UCS set. Because when you think UCS, you think of something like the Jango Fett Slave one, like a nice, clean build. And this is honestly just a glorified playset, for being honest. But I still think it's a very fun concept. Yes, it's not very accurate with some of those different things, but I really don't think that I'm going to open it. So I guess I'll get that back up there. But if I'm not going to open it, I shouldn't just have it sitting in my room collecting dust. So I think I'm going to end up selling this bad boy. I almost forgot to check the corner of neglect. I don't know why I have this still, because now I have the room. I cleaned up so I would have room to move this corner. If you've watched previous vlogs, you know how I feel about this corner. I just got a bunch of sets piled up here, and it's not good for the boxes, but I have to see. I don't know if I have any Rebel sets, but I might, so I have to go dig through here. Okay, there's a Resistance Bomber. That's not Rebel, though, and this is Rogue One. Okay, this is Rogue One. I'm going to pull this out. I have to figure out how to pull this out without knocking everything down. I honestly forgot that I had one of these chilling. The box is terrible, but that's okay because I'm going to be opening this up. I don't know how this happened. It's like ripped, but Rogue One, there's such a lovely line of sets, that wave. We've got some really cool minifigures here. Nice for that Rebel Army building video, and we'll have a nice vehicle to add in there as well. It's a cool build, so I'll pull this out. And then I still have to check my closet as well as some of my other sets that are used and built. Okay, I've pulled out most of the sets. There's still a few more that I have failed to locate, but I think this is pretty much all of it. And then I'm also going to have all of these Star Wars Rebel sets. So that's going to be something that's cool. You don't really frequently see all of those all together. And I don't have all of these Star Wars Rebel sets, but I've got like the Ghost, the Phantom, some of the more like cooler ones that you don't see very often, as well as pretty much all of the minifigures, all of the Rebel of the Star Wars Rebels minifigs. So that'll be fun to add into this video. I think it'll be a very fun video, and that should be out before this vlog comes out. So make sure to check that out. I'll leave a link in the description because I'm actually very excited to get to work on this video. And that's going to do it for this week's vlog. Make sure that you do subscribe to the vlog channel because this isn't on the main channel. It's the first of the vlogs that are going out on the vlog channel. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the weekly vlogs. So I'm going to be bringing back the weekly vlogs every week. Come back probably on Sunday. I think Sunday is a good day to post a vlog. So that's when they will be going out. But make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the vlogs and subscribe to the vlog channel. And stay tuned for all of the content. I think this Rebel video is going to be a lot of fun. Got all of these sets down and I can't wait to get started. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe. Drew signing out.